I know some people might be wondering, Movie Shadow, what are you doing? Why are you calling yourself this? Believe it or not, I am. I am one. If you go back to the previous stream, I even talked directly to this man, Zexio. And, well, believe it or not, again, DNA has been in two streams of mine, calling me and labeling me as a child predator, even though I am doing some good. Do I like being called it? No, I don't. Did I do some fucked up shit? Yes. Yes, I did. What did I do? Well, I did send R34 to a 15-year-old. I did some heinous shit. And if no one saw in the chat, I posted the link if anyone wants to join and try to confront me. I do not give a fuck. What do I have to lose at this point? Oh wait, everything and anything. So why not? Let's see. Let me remember. Did I do good while exposing? Well, not exposing. I would say encountering Neil Kumar. Yes, that was a good deed I did, but well, still being labeled as a child predator. Once again, I do hate it, but it is, you know what, I'll let this speak for itself. Let me just find it. Where the fuck is it? Motherfucker. Okay, give me 1 second, everyone. And here we go. Again, link is right there if anyone wants to join. I said if, you don't have to. This is one of Rev's videos, and believe it or not, I am mentioned.
And is kind of becoming a dire situation, and it involves a 17-year-old girl who has been groomed by 4 child predators in the community. Um, all 4 of these predators are Sonic fans, and I definitely think that it's important that we talk about it and draw attention to it because her Stockholm syndrome has become a very serious situation and it's starting to have effects on people's lives. Now, what I will say is there is a man in the community. He's one of my close friends. He's somebody that I've worked with quite a lot. He's somebody that I spend a very large amount of my time talking to, and that would be DNA. Now, DNA has faced a lot of trials and tribulations as a result of this 17-year-old, and recently it's gotten a little bit out of hand, and I'm not very impressed with how it's been going. There's now a 16-year-old boy involved, and it has resulted in nothing but absolute chaos for this man. His personal information has been leaked. He essentially has been everything but doxed. His full name, address, everything is being spammed around. Now, I can neither confirm nor deny that this information is correct. However, I do know where it's come from, and I definitely know why it's been happening. But that's not going to be the focus of this video. This video is going to be on the 17-year-old girl. Now, her first name is public information, so I will be referring to her by that. Her name is Brady, also known as Princess. She changes her name quite a lot. She's gone by Maria Robotnik and all kinds of names such as. Now, I'm going to try and keep this as unedited as possible. There might be some cuts here and there where I've kind of lost track of what I'm talking about. But I have my list of notes, and I fully expect that I'm going to be going through them one by one. So essentially, this child, um, Brady, has been groomed by four different people in this very small, close knit Sonic community. Now, she is dating a 31-year-old man who goes by the name of William Kelso. She has been dating him, I believe, for the last 3 to 4 years when they met in VR chat. Because, of course, they met in VR chat. Why wouldn't you meet in VR chat? That's, nobody has ever been groomed through VR chat before, right, guys? The second individual is Benton. His full name is Benton Reichold. He goes by the online username of Sonic the Fast Hog. You've probably bumped into him before. He's a little bit unhinged. He doesn't mind getting on camera and showing his face, so I don't have an issue with that either. Now, I received screenshots from December the other day where he was essentially flirting with Brady. Keep in mind, Brady is 17 still. She's not 18 until roughly about halfway through the year. And I just feel like it's worth drawing attention to some of these situations now before Brady becomes 18 and that becomes a weapon that she's going to use of, oh, I've been groomed and this, that, and the other. It's not really uncommon for the prey to then go on and become the predator themselves. And I'm not going to sit here and act like that's never happened. There are a lot of people who have been groomed and they've gone on to do some pretty heinous things. The third predator in question is Pablo Gonzalez or Prime Sonic. Prime Sonic is, at the moment, I believe, her roleplay father. However, when I asked him, he had stated very clearly that he was her roleplay brother. I don't know. It's very bizarre, and I'm really struggling to understand quite what the hell is going on. It's a very weird roleplay family. I mean, it's not like I haven't covered very weird roleplay families on on here before. I definitely have, but that's not the problem. The problem is Pablo Gonzalez denies doing it, even though Brianna, as in Brianna Seymour, was the one that outed him to me, basically saying that he has done ERP with Brady. Now, he's going to argue it's just role play, this, that, and the other. Now, if you are role playing with a child, it's wholly inappropriate. Nobody is going to say otherwise. Why would you not just do ERP with an adult? He he has had ERP Discord sex with Brianna, so it wouldn't be a surprise to quite literally anybody in this room that Pablo wouldn't go out of his way to just kind of creep on somebody. He's kind of been sneaking around a little bit. He's not going to actually get into contact with me. What I will say is I have something in the pipeline for him, and I'm not even going to be the one making the video. So we'll see how that turns out for you, won't we, Pablo? And the fourth predator is obviously Brianna Seymour. Brianna Seymour has pulled this kid in left, right, and center. They've had their bits of drama, as in Brady and Brianna have fought and had arguments and all kinds of useless shit. It's usually been over really weird things. For whatever reason, Brianna will out the grooming and then go back and become friends with her, and then she will become the the role play sister or whatever again, and it's very very weird. Now, I know that this is one big roleplay family that was kind of confirmed by a guy called Keith. Um, I forget what his username is, but I'll pull it up on the screen now. He was in Vamp's video. We kind of did an interview where we were talking to him, and then it was revealed that he had been in the roleplay family with Pablo Gonzalez for roughly about 3 to 4 years. So there's no way that he didn't know about William and Brady dating, and yeah, it's kind of been a little bit hectic. Now, I do want to mention the 16-year-old boy briefly. I haven't personally done a video on him. I've had him in my videos before, though, and he is making himself out to be, to put it politely, a massive prick. His mother has been contacted several times about his online behavior, and it has now gotten to the point where he has attracted a very large amount of attention from a different community. And as far as I can tell, I don't think that's going to ever change. So the 16-year-old boy, over the last, I would say, couple of days, has made some pretty disgusting threats towards DNA's wife in particular. Um, I will pull up a couple of them because I think it's relevant to point out. And I also think, in terms of Brady being involved in some of this, I definitely think that it's worth mentioning and it's worth bringing up because Brady has kind of run around and tried to rally support again because she's being groomed by these four people. This is all part of their master plan. Now, any number of these four other people will turn up and start bad mouthing me. Now, when I show my face, Pablo is the first one to leave, then Brady, then William, etc., etc. I think the only one actually brave enough to talk to me is Brianna, and I think that's not by choice. I think that's just by sheer stupidity. Brianna is very low IQ and will sit there and argue with you, give you evidence against her just right off the bat. And I had put it down to she was not mentally capable. No, she's very manipulative, very tactful. She's almost like a rat. She almost looks like a rat as well, I would argue. But I don't think that's the point. The point is, Brady has done a massive number on attracting a lot of weird fucking people over to DNA's channel, and the fact that DNA is also receiving threats, his wife is receiving threats, and even his child is receiving threats. Really weird. And you've got 16-year-olds making bomb threats, even grape comments. When I say grape comments, I'm sure you can understand where I'm going with this. Um, it's very concerning, and I really think that the fact that his mother hasn't stepped in yet genuinely makes me lose hope in humanity, if I even had any left to begin with. And I will bring up some clips of him now saying some very unhinged and disgusting things.
Drama, drama, drama.
Yeah, all we hear is fucking drama from that nigger, bro. Probably doing something weird with his wife, raping him. Or kill his wife.
Hey, what the fuck? Nigger?
Now, you're probably wondering, well, where does Brady come into all this? She's not in any of these recordings. Well, that's funny, because she is in this one.
Mexican.
Mexico.
No, no, he said he's Mexican.
Bro, he
yeah.
lives in Mexico somewhere.
Yeah.
Bro, Explode lives in Mexico.
I would blow a bomb and bomb his house in RL.
Yeah.
Now, what followed that bomb threat was not only a police report on both kids, but a slew of clips of the 16-year-old boy making equally violent threats towards DNA and his wife.
I would definitely agree with Brady. If I was her, I would blow his house up too, man. I would blow his house up.
Okay, you know what? DNA, you can go fuck your wife and go fuck your kid. I
Yeah,
don't
go
give a
fuck your
fuck.
kid, DNA. No one cares about your shit.
So you're probably wondering, well, who's behind all of this? Now, the 17-year-old absolutely takes some blame in the same way the 16-year-old does. I'd like to point out to people that they are both considered adults in their respective jurisdictions, so they can be trialed as adults. So, are we going to sit there and accept in a post 9/11 United States there are people, children, making bomb threats to families, innocent families who haven't done anything wrong, and all DNA has tried to do is expose child predators, and now these children are being weaponized by the very people who groom them? Now, I can think of 4 people who are behind this: William Kelso, Pablo Gonzalez, Benton Reichhold, and Brianna Seymour. Do I think there are any more behind this? All I'm going to leave you with is all 4 of these child predators at one point or another have ran to DD Live Studios. I'm going to leave you with that thought.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube, and
Okay, hold up. I never threatened DNA. Ever. But, that's not the only thing that actually... Okay, I did talk to Zexio in the last stream, so let me pull that up real fucking fast. Let me pull this up real fucking fast. Yeah, this happened. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of that for now. I already don't. I have the balls this time. This did happen. So I already said it in front of DNA, his wife, confronted Neil Kumar. Am I proud of being one? Yes, I did. No. Did I do these things?
And you knew they were 15?
Which person DNA is it? These things?
Which person? Oh shit, that doesn't sound good.
Well,
the one you
yes.
sent images to?
15, 15. Fuck it. All right. On and up? Yes.
So you knew this person was 15, and what did you send them?
All right. Okay. I hate that I went. Sent. Are 34. I don't remember what, but that's what I did.
Okay.
People can feel free to
So
join.
was it like a relationship you were having with this person?
I don't remember that far back, but I believe so.
Oh, so you were having a relationship with a 15-year-old.
I know, fucked up, I know. I am seeking help myself, sir. But I am owning up to my actions.
Good point, but what did you find so attractive about a 50? I can't even say it, it's disgusting. A 15-year-old.
Okay, honest to God, I am going to say I really don't know. That is my honest answer. I really don't know. I didn't know what I was thinking. I'm being fucking honest this time. I don't know. I'm going to pause right there. I may be labeled as one, but I'm also trying to do some good. Helping DNA. Are we friends? No. he doesn't want to be friends with, well, a child predator. No. Fuck that. He doesn't condone child grooming. He even says it in... hold up. I should have came prepared. Fuck. I should have came prepared.
Absolutely not. No. I'm supposedly like fucking doing something with my penis, bro. Like, what?
Just listen.
Again, these fucking accusations, and then bro, we literally have an actual child predator, aka movie Shadow. Again, credits where it's actually fucking due when they came to him, confront him. You know what? I can just show the video. The only reason why Bendon hasn't been like hidden from my channel is because he actually did for once a good deed. Again, these fucking accusations, and then bro, we literally have an actual child predator, aka movie Shadow. Again, credits where it's actually fucking due when they came to him, confront him. You know what? I can just show the video. The only reason why Bendon hasn't been like hidden from my channel is because he actually did for once a good deed by confronting Neil Kumar on his action about the bomb and rape threats. So he's not gonna get hidden, but if he steps out of line, he will be hidden on the spot. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not friends with him. I don't think anybody here is friends with him because, you know, child groomers, and we don't condone that shit. But he's not gonna get hidden because he actually did it. He actually did something good for once in his life. So just please keep that in mind. Because I can already tell there's gonna be people like, oh, but why is DNA such an egg not hiding his child predator if he's done child predating and shit like that? Believe it or not, you're right. A lot of people are claiming that I'm supposedly quote unquote friends with Benton over here. And then the reason why he's not hidden out is again, credit where it's due, he confronted Neil Kumar. While he is a child predator, if he steps out of line, I hide him out, or one of my mothers hides him out if he steps out of line. So please keep that in mind before people start throwing out the wild accusation that I'm befriending a child predator. Fuck that shit. No, absolutely not. I know for a lot of people, but DNA, such genetic, that's a risky route to go. Again, I've even talked to someone else about this. Like, hey, have you ever heard of a child predator confronting a child that's made bomb and rape threats?
Sorry.
Has anyone ever asked that question? No. Now back to... oh, shit. Pause. Surprised no one joined.
That's wild. That is wild.
Okay, tell me about it. But give me credit. I'm big enough. I had the balls to admit my actions this time.
Okay. So, what do you think should happen to people like you?
Seek help, therapy, and take some time.
Okay. And are you seeking help?
Actually, as a matter of fact, I am.
Okay. Good for you.
I do have the patience. Sure, I may be stupid. I may be reckless. But I do have the patience to find some help about my problems.
Right. Okay.
And that is true. Okay. Anything else you want to ask me? And I will answer.
Okay. So, just to clarify again, you were dating a 15-year-old.
And once again, I do have the balls to admit it. Yes.
I mean, that's good. I mean, that's one step further to getting help, is admitting it.
Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, hell, I even pray to God before I go to sleep. Hell, I even pray in my sleep. I listen to meditation. I meditate
Okay.
and
Okay.
think about my past and what I've done, and think to myself, what was I thinking?
All right. All right.
And what I've done was fucked up. Yes.
Absolutely.
And when I say that in my head, when I meditate for 24, no, fuck that. Yeah, 24 hours, I keep seeing flashbacks saying in my head, that was wrong. What I did was wrong. It was fucked up. I should not have done that.
You have definitely been smoking meth.
But at least I'm telling the truth. The biggest balls right now. Admitting my actions once again. Not just to DNA, not just to Run, but also to you.
Okay. And are you currently speaking to any 15-year-olds?
No, I am not. I'm avoiding
Nobody
that.
at all.
No, I'm avoiding that at every single goddamn cost. But
So has Rev exposed you yet, or
once, while he took a screenshot in the past of my face on DNA stream before I believe it got taken down, maybe.
yeah?
I'm trying to remember. Oh. And then there is the 17-year-old. Yes, I am admitting to Brady.
What?
Brady, who is going on 18.
All right.
Okay.
Now, William Koso, aka Human Shadow, did way worse. I'm just gonna go solo layout for a minute. I'm gonna make like a part 2. So yeah, I'm going myself out. I don't give a fuck. But I got a lot to lose, so what else am I going to lose? So, peace.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got rules in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying.
Wait, 2 people watching? And I was just about to end it and make a part 2. What the hell? It just went from 0 to 2. What the hell? Yeah. I am a child predator. I'm not proud of it. I'm not like asking for any fucking forgiveness. If you have not seen the previous stream, when I hit the fucking 3-hour mark, I was in like a interview of some sort with like fucking Vexio. Yeah, he was recording the entire time. Well, at least I was honest. So okay, let's see. I will make a part 2 to this. So I will catch everyone. It went from 0 to 2, then 1, then 2 again. Right when I'm about to end it. Bruh. Like, y'all bouncing back and forth? What the hell? Bros, I don't even know what to say for an outro, bro. But like I said, as I may be labeled as a child predator, I will continue to do some good. I ain't asking for forgiveness or anything. No, I ain't. But I will see everyone later. Maybe Shadow, the ultimate rival to Sonic. Signing off. Peace.
1,000,000%.
He looks just like you.
Impossible. You're a colorful bunch.
Excuse me? Why do you look like me?
I don't look like you. You look like me. Why do you look like me?
Hey, you know what? I'll ask the questions, new hedgehog. Who are you? Why do you look like me?
This is a waste of time. Walk away before you get hurt.
Why don't you stop throwing cars at us for a second and come down here to talk?
You jumped out of a gun helicopter. There's nothing to talk about. All right then. Enough!
Knuckles, no!
Let us talk with our fists! Ah!
okay?
No, not really. Ah!
Who is this guy?
He's much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here. Now come on! You can't take us all at once.
Okay, he took us all at once. Weaklings. Don't try to follow me.
I gotta ask, one hedgehog to another, who does your highlights? Hey, dangerously weaving through traffic is my thing! Coming through! Why are you running away? We were just getting started!
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
Watch out! I'm gonna throw up!